Good afternoon. Good afternoon. This is Sports Chat with Net. It's Sunday afternoon, and I'm watching the Steelers at the Chargers. I don't know what you watching, but most of the games are not quite at halftime just yet. We got a few seconds left, but these scores are looking a little upsettish. If I can make up a word, let me make up a word. Upsettish. I am not out live today. Last week, the background noise was distressing to me once I went back to listen. So I am not out live today. I am here. All right, so listen. Let me tell you. The Colts are leading the Bears 7-0. The Chargers are leading the Steelers 10-7, and we are a few yards away, about 5 yards away from field goal range. Justin has only missed 2 passes today. He had to miss that one right there. It's 4th and 5. I believe we're getting ready to bring Boz out for a field goal so we can tie this thing up. But the first quarter, Justin and Justin Fields and Justin Herbert, 2 Justins, were both flawless. Neither one of the quarterbacks missed a pass. Boz has made 16 consecutive field goals. With 6 seconds left on the clock before halftime, he is attempting a field goal. It's a 62-yarder. It's a timeout. Okay. Boz hit quite a few field goals in week 1. I had it written down. Wait a minute. It was 57, 51, 56, 50, 44, 40, and 25. This is 62. All right, now, our regular long snapper and holder, Cameron Johnson, they ran into his leg that first week. Yeah, that first week they ran into his leg, and bless him heart, he is out. All right, so here we are, a 62-yarder from Boz. Let's see what he can do. And it's gone, and it's to the right. It's no good. All right, that's very unusual, but it was 62 yards. It was 62 yards. I don't know. I can't explain what happened. It's a little to the right. Just a little to the right. He almost had it. It was a little to the right, and it was a little short. We got to get a little closer than that, Pittsburgh. Okay, Bob's going to the locker room. All right, they got 1 second on the clock. Let me give y'all some scores. Let me give you some updates. All right, they got 1 second on the clock. I don't know what they're going to try to do. I guess they're going to try to do a Colorado thing. Colorado had a pass last night. Oh, he got it. He going. And almost caught in the end zone. It's halftime. The Denver Broncos are leading the Tampa Bay Buccaneers 17-7 with 1 minute and 50 seconds left in their second quarter. The Chargers are leading us, the Steelers, 10-7 at the half. The Giants, hold up, wait a minute. With 38 seconds left in the second quarter, the New York Giants are leading the Cleveland Browns 14-7. All right, with 1 minute and 51 seconds left in the second quarter, the Chicago Bears are leading the Indianapolis Colts. And the Texans are trailing the Minnesota Vikings 14-0 with 1 minute and 51 seconds left in the first half. And the Eagles trail the New Orleans Saints 3-0 with 27 seconds left in the second quarter. And the Packers, oh my goodness, the Packers are leading the Titans, the Tennessee Titans, 20-7 at the half. That's for you, Reverend Hunter. The Green Bay Packers are leading the Tennessee Titans 20-7. Now, in WNBA action, the New York Liberty lead the Atlanta Dream 58-37 in game one of the first round. Atlanta got in by the hair there, chin to chin chin, and they actually beat the Liberty last Thursday was the last game. All right, now at 3 o'clock, Caitlin Clark and the Indiana Fever, who lead the WNBA in field goal percentage, which means they're making more shots than anybody else. And since the Olympic break, let me double check. I think they've only lost 3 games since the Olympic break. They were on a win streak like you would not believe. Let me double check that for you. The win streak, Indiana Fever. If they were 6-4. So out of the last 10, they were 6-4. Minnesota, 8-2 the last 10. The Liberty, 7-3. But here's the kicker. The Las Vegas Aces, reigning champs, going for a three-peat. The last 10, 9-1. The best record the last 10 games. And right behind them are the Minnesota Lynx, who won the Commissioner's Cup. Now, the Minnesota Lynx, let me give you another stat. Points per game. The Las Vegas Aces are leading in that category, 86 points. And right behind them are the New York Liberty, 85. And right behind them are those Indiana Fever. Now listen, about 3 or 4 videos ago, I said that the Indiana Fever would be dangerous in the playoffs. I said it. They will be dangerous in the playoffs. So Justin Fields is 12 of 16 for 125 yards. Let me go back to the NFL, give you some stats. All right, let me go back. Who else is at the half? The Eagles and the Saints. Let me give you some stats there. Let's see what they're looking like. Now, Jalen Hurts of the Eagles, 18 of 22, 1 interception, and he's been sacked twice. Now, the Saints, Derek Carr, 7 of 13, no interceptions. He's been sacked once. He's 7 of 13. All right, now, let's go back. They got rushing yards, 32 rushing yards. Look at them team stats. That's a low-scoring game. The Eagles have 9 first downs, and the Saints have 5. Let's go to another score here. The Broncos and the Buccaneers. I'm surprised that it's 17-7. Let's see what's going on over there. Why is that score looking lopsided? The Broncos, Bo Nix is 7 of 20, averaging 8 yards per pass for a quarterback passer rating of 100. Baker Mayfield is 8 of 13 for 53 yards, 1 interception and 1 touchdown. There's the problem right there. And he's been sacked once. So 1 touchdown, 1 interception, and 1 sack. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers are trailing those Denver Broncos. The Texans and the Vikings, 14-0 with 51 seconds left before the half. Let's see what's happening over there. All right. So C.J. Stroud is 9 of 15 for 78 yards. And so they did a trick play. So Stephon Diggs is 1 of 1. And now C.J. Stroud has thrown 1 interception and has been sacked once. And they have 37 rushing yards. Oh, wow. Now the first downs are even, 7-8, okay. But total yards, 144 for the Vikings and 118 for the Texans. The Giants leading the Browns 14-7. Listen, then I gotta give y'all them stats. Yeah, we got to get some yards. The Giants are leading these Cleveland Browns. I don't know what's going on there. All right, they trailing 7-20. I'm shocked there. Let's see what that box score look like. All right, let's see. Daniel Jones, 17 of 19. He must have heard us talking about it. 17 of 19 for 178. Passer rating of 140. Bless him heart. I guess he's scared he's going to lose his job. All right, listen, the Cleveland Browns, Deshaun Watson, 8 of 11 for 67 yards. He's been sacked 4 times. What's going on with that offensive line? All right, so listen, let me go back. Now, Justin Herbert is 12 of 16 for 125. Passer rating of 118. He has 1 passing touchdown, no interceptions. Justin Fields is 14 of 17 for 106. Averaging 6.2 yards, sacked 1 time, passer rating of 92. Now they just said that we only have 14 yards rushing, and Justin Fields has 8 of those. Najee has 3, and Jaylen Warren has 3. Come on, people. Got to do better than that. All right, so Pickens got 3 receptions for 35. Scotty Miller got 20 yards. Calvin Austin got 15. Pat Fryer 2 for 15. Najee 2 for 14. Patterson 2 for 9. Listen, we have got to get this ball moving. We have no fumbles. How many sacks? No sacks. That line is holding up for them. All right, let's look at these team stats right quick. We have 6 first downs. Chicago. The Chargers have 9. Total yards, we have 113. They have 173. All of ours are in the air, minus 14. They've run 30 plays. We've run 27. All right, so this is the halftime update. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to just make this the halftime update, and I will be back for the Steelers, Chargers, and whatever other game I switch to after the half. So we're going to keep this just a halftime update. Halftime update for week number 3. I've given you all of the scores and the stats, and we will be back with the second half of the Chargers at the Steelers. Thank you so much for watching Halftime Update week number 3. This is Sports Chat with Nat.